Happy Sunday, DockHound fans. Dominic Stearn here with the new manager of the Lake Country DockHounds. It's Ken Huckaby, former 6-year pro, long professional career. You've managed at the minor league level as well as been a hitting coach. How excited are you to be the new manager of the Lake Country DockHounds?
I'm excited. It's a fresh and new, different opportunity that I'm anxious for the challenge.
Yeah, you got to be around yesterday. You were in the dugout as well. What's your first impression of the ball club?
Young team, a lot of talent, got a lot of work to do. Got to clean some stuff up, but there's some things there that I think that can be worked on that'll make us a contender on this thing as we move forward.
Yeah, was there a positive first impression you got from the team last night? It's a hard-fought loss, but they were right there.
They were right there, and they showed me a little bit of heart. They showed me a little bit of fight. The beginning of the game I thought we gave away the beginning of the game a little bit from an offensive standpoint. I thought Augie did a great job on the mound for the 4 2/3 he gave us. He gave us more than we thought he could give us, and I liked the fight in the team that I saw yesterday.
It was his longest professional start, and the pitching staff, they're kind of going through some injuries right now. They've really been fighting through it. How impressed have you been with their ability to just go out on the mound and compete?
Well, like I said, I only got to see what 4 guys throw yesterday. So from what I saw from the 4 guys, they can compete. They can get guys out, and they weren't afraid to attack the zone. And that's all I was looking for. I'm looking for guys they're going to go out there and ball out when they get on the mound, and they're not afraid. And if we have that kind of mentality on the mound with a good, solid defense behind them, we're going to be okay.
Your experience as a professional player was as a catcher. And there's a lot of managers just throughout baseball, not even just the major league level, that were catchers because you have the ability to relate with the pitchers and the hitters. How important is your catching background to you as a coach?
I think it's really important. I think there's good coaches that have played all positions on the field from anything. I think if you're a student of the game, even when you were a player, if you were a student of the game, I think you become a better coach later on in your career. As far as just being a catcher, we had to know all aspects of the game as far as defensive positioning because it impacted game calling. We needed to know all the different hitters on our team. We had to know all the other hitters on their team. We had to know our pitchers. We had to know their personalities. So there's a whole bunch of different things that go into being a catcher at high levels that I think are advantageous for a manager.
Yeah, and you're lucky to have an experienced catcher on this ball club in Jack Scrotians. He's been tremendous thus far. You also have Michael Morale, who's in he's still in the early age of his professional career. Have you gotten the chance to meet your catchers really in your first 24 hours here?
I did. I got to meet them both yesterday, and obviously I got to watch Jax last night. I actually kind of knew Jax kind of roundabout way through. I coached his younger brother, Jordan, when I was with Toronto. So there was a preset relationship there with Jax when I came in. His brother gave me a good recommendation, so I guess that helps. But as far as Mike goes, I haven't seen him catch yet. Good chance he might be in there today. So I'm anxious to see what he's got and what he can bring to the table.
Yeah, what's kind of the style for you as a coach? Some coaches really like to, get in their players' faces while others just stay back, direct them and do what they need to do and just let the players go out there and play. What's your style? My
style is the looser you are, the better you play. So the more pressure you put on a player, the more tense they become, the less production you get out of them. I think there's a time and place for the conversations, the tough conversations, and it's not in the dugout. It's not during the game. It's for either after the game or the next day after you letting stuff kind of marinate a little bit, and you can have a good talk with them. But during the game, keep them loose, keep them understanding that, each at bat is not the end of the world after they come off the field, and just let them play and don't make them feel like they're playing under a microscope because it's really difficult to play like that.
Yeah, 3-10 start, currently in last place. How are you going to get this team back to where we all think this team belongs?
It has to start. It's not going to be, there's no magic pill that we're going to be able to take. It's going to be a process that we're going to use. We had a meeting yesterday that went really well. The guys seem like they want to buy into what we want to do here. I'm a little bit different personality. Coming in here, I'm a little bit louder. I'm a little bit looser than maybe some of them I've ever played for. They just have to buy in and realize that they have the ability, and we have to teach them how to win games. Right now, I think they play kind of just to compete and not to lose. That's what I saw yesterday, instead of coming out there like every game is their game to win.
Awesome. DockHounds going on the road after today's game on Sunday at Wisconsin Brewing Company Park. Then they'll be back here for a 6-game homestand starting next Friday. Ken, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Looking forward to see what you can get these DockHounds to do out on the field.
Thank you for having me.